Hey guys, it's Ellie from LG Bell's Bookshelf, and I'm back today with a destash of my bookshelves, fabrics, craft room stuff. I have some book covers that I made and did not use, and so I would just like to get rid of them because they're taking up space. I don't know if I'll ever use them. And so we have this one, has the 3 ridges, some beautiful florals and botanicals on it. Nice vintage looking fabric. The inside is all ready to go. You need to put your just need to put your paper or your fabric on that. This is about an 8x5, probably 2.5-inch spine. Then I have this one. This is like probably good for Christmas. It's been inked a little bit. There's no ridges on the spine. It's about a 9x6, probably a 2-inch spine here, and ready for your paper or fabric inside. So there's that, and then go here. I have some books to sell. I'm not going to be making these into journals. I just have way too many and need to get rid of some. So we have Scuffy the Tugboat, The Day, Snuffy Had the Sniffles, a Pokey Little Puppy book. It's got a little bit of writing inside. Really cute though. Not too bad. This David and Goliath, Jack and the Beanstalk, Big Bird's Day on the Farm, ABC Golden, Kitten Who Thought He Was a Mouse, Benji and the Little Red Caboose. Those are the golden books I am looking to part with. Then I have these 2 vintage books, Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights. I think there's probably a couple of pages missing from each one. I use them as backgrounds or whatever. So it's not a complete set, but you can make a journal out of these really cool covers here. Pages are in good shape. There are some neat illustrations in it. Let's see, this is 1943 and this is 1943 as well. So 2 of these, Jane Eyre and Wuthering Heights, will be in my shop. Then I have this really cool leathery book here. It is a comprehensive analysis of the Bible, and the cover is what I was attracted to a long time ago. So copyright 1951. I wanted to make a vintage type journal out of this. It is pretty big. I would say probably, let's see, this is a 9x6, so 10 by 7-ish. That's pretty big. The spine is really cool. It's got all of this embossing here, and it's in really decent shape. The corners are just a little bit scuffed up. The pages are nice and aged. Lots of pages, book pages to recycle or whatever you do with them. So there is that really nice hardcover book here. Okay, and then I have this dragon book. I've always meant to make a dragon journal. I will never get to it, so I got this. It's in pretty decent shape. There's a little tear right here, but it's like a little, almost like a pop-up book. You could cut these dragons out, put them in your journals. It's pretty cool. So I really like that, and I was looking forward to using it, but alas, no time. Then I have these 2 vintage arts and crafts children's booklets. Let's see, this is 1960. The pages are very nicely aged. The illustrations are really cool. These make great book pages, collaging, tags, you know, whatever you can think of. Envelopes, really nice aging, and you can use the cover. So what I like to do with like my music books is I'll use the cover for backing my journal cards because of the aging, and it's thick and it's soft. I like doing that. And then this one is, let's see, 1960 as well. Same thing, very nicely aged. There's a couple pages missing out of this one, I think, because I used it. But again, I would use the cover for something like that. And yeah, so there's those 2. Then I have this Hans Christian Andersen Fairy Tales book, and the copyright here is 1972. Has some really, really pretty illustrations, and the book pages are nice and soft. If you wanted to do a children's fairy tale journal, or just a children's journal, or, you know, princess, anything in here can be used. It's beautiful. So that will be in my shop. And then I have this Reader's Digest illustrated guide to gardening, and I just got this actually, but it's just not fitting on my shelf. So I wanted to show you the illustrations in here are amazing and so pretty. Look at that, the little blue flowers there. I love those. And fruits and vegetables with mold, of course, and some botanical images here. I love these black and white. Look at these. Beautiful, beautiful. So everything in here would be good for tags and such like that. Lots of illustrations, book pages. You know the drill. Pretty. Yeah, so this is 1991. So that will be in my shop as well. And the last book I have is this Better Homes and Gardens sewing book. It's, I don't know, probably from, let's see, 1970 this is. And we all love those journals made out of these, right? So I already have a bunch of them, and I'm just going to sell one. This will be in my shop. It's in really good condition. So this is that. Let's see. Yeah, so I will have this in my shop as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The rings are in good shape too. They're not like pulled apart or anything. So there's that. Let's see. Then I have some fabric. If you remember, I had that butterfly embroidered journal, and I have the leftover piece that still has some amazing embroidery on it. If you're interested, I'm going to have this in my shop. Pretty cheap. Just want to get rid of that. Then I have this fabric here. It's like a navy blue, and it's got the little red and yellow flowers on it. And I have a very good amount of that. Then I have this turquoise and green fabric. I have a big piece of that. I'll probably just sell this as one piece. And I have a black and white fabric hearts. I have a lot of this. Then I have this really pretty floral fabric. I will probably sell this as one piece as well because it's been cut in two, but it's just gorgeous. Really pretty. Then I have this, oops, sorry about that. I have this cream colored with these little orange and yellow flowers. I like it a lot, but I just don't use it. So I have a bunch of that. And of course you've seen me use this woodland fabric. I will probably not use it anymore, so I will probably put this in there as one piece. I have a huge thing of this gingham fabric. Nice and red and creamy. And then you've seen this green swirly velvety type fabric. I'll have pieces of this in my shop as well, enough to make a journal cover with. And then I have leftovers from my scrap packs. I counted wrong, and so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these little bags of fabric scraps and laces. Upholstery fabric samples. I will have those up there as well if you would like one. Pretty cheap. Oops, here's one more. And I think that's it. So come to my shop and, you know, bye. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.